Rastafari, blessings to all. This is your Wyndham Ross John Farai. And I just want to touch briefly about this political election today, the Babylonian election, or I like to call selected, not elected. Now, this is interesting because this is Revelations chapter 11, verse 8, which ironically is today, which is the 11th of November, the 11th month, well, not the 11th of November, excuse me, but the 11th month of the year, and it's the 8th. And this verse just popped up, and it reads, this is Revelations 11, verse 8, and it kind of ties into what I feel is going on right now with the political election. And it reads, and I quote, their bodies will lie in public square of the great city, which is the figuratively called Sodom in Egypt, where also the Lord was crucified. Now, as we know that today is the election, and amongst other things, I want to make some interesting parallels. Now, as you know that in Rastafari literature, or in Rastafari thought, if that we see that the modern day Egypt or Babylon is the United States, or we call the United Snakes of America, and we also know that because of the whole gay rights issue and many things going on, that this has really become the new Sodom and the new Gomorrah, as we know, because Obama has passed all these gay marriages, LGBT, and other things that promote the whole Batiman or homosexual agenda. And here, this is the figure of what I was saying. This is what the new Sodom is, as we can see right here. Obama, the first gay president. Of course, no one has ever done more for gay rights or for the homosexual agenda than Barack Obama. More so than he has for the so called black people in America or the black Beta Israel that are here in the wilderness in North America. If anything, he's really pushed this whole sodomy issue, which in I view is the fulfillment of that prophecy that on this day we're in Sodom and we're in Egypt with this whole gay agenda and LGBT, and people are actually running because they are electing what I like to call selecting, because I know that the votes don't count, and that people who are running to vote are just devoted, not voted, but devoted to this Babylonian shitstem or system. Now, the two candidates that are, of course, running are are really what I like to call two devils in red dresses, and they both have shown that in this entire election, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, who are now like at each other's throats and have spent this entire election basically with no plan, no plot, nothing really to do anything to for the country or for the people, but basically are just character assassination. Now, isn't it funny that at one time these people were actually friends? Look at, there's Clinton and there's Trump, basically friends and now foes, and then probably back to friends because, as you know, this whole political system is basically run by the elite. But it was interesting to know that that revelation came up, that Revelation 11, verse 8, talking about Sodom and Egypt. And here we are on the 11th month of the year, and it's November 8th. And, that whole revelation is very, very intriguing. I man know that, as you well know, and with I book Rastafari over Illuminati, that most of this whole political system is run by the few, and the only elect I man deal with is the elect of Jah himself. That's the elect right there. The elect of Jah Rastafari. Eli Selassie. Jah Rastafari. The only king and leader, the only one that can solve all the ills of the world. Jah Rastafari. But I just wanted to share that regarding that Revelation verse and how it ties into the modern Sodom in Egypt, i.e., America, Babylon, and we fire bun all evil conceptions and misconceptions, and fire bun politics, because the real coming together of Jah people and overthrow of the system is when we will know peace and Jah kingdom come. It will be done on earth as it is in Zion. Selah.